rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You were always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like a...
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
44, ready.
Thrown right away, Tagovailoa completes this one to Braxton Berrios. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Go ahead.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Achane again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jermaine Crabb picks it. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Oh, he drops a cut to the right side, and he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, three, kick.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. There he goes on the right side. Tyreek Hill. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A give left side to Brown. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, here we go.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
11 empty.
They've got a man in motion. They'll run again with Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back
Here we go.
Keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Dot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down
11,
coming.
11. 12. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Dot.
Trying for it with Burrow. They connect for the 1st. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT.
Burrow setting up the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They'll stick with Achane. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on. Hey.
Motioning him from the slot right. Good running here. He's across the 15. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Paycor Stadium. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
He's right, no.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Number 1 high. Number 1 high. Hey, number 1. Number 1.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Watch an option.
shotgun. Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Here's Tua again. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
4th and goal, tie game. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Eleven.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. Has some daylight through the 40. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
Twelve. 11 MT. 11.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Down. They connect on the deep shot. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right, fellas, listen up. Ready, John?
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Come on, 2. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Dolphins with the football. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's safe. Go ahead. Hey, 21, here. Whoa.
Tua now from the gun. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Go ahead. 21G, 21G. Solo left Zion. Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The return game a weapon here as he picks up 27. And it'll be Bengals football. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. What is that?
They'll try it right with Brown. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go. Twelve. That.
Here's Brown again. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 1, ready?
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. That.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
That's Gesicki. He's got it. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
11.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And once again, they can't connect.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
A 39-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
20, TX. Longer, long. Yeah. Out.
First down, here's Tua. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bengals make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11.
Running back sent in motion.
11. Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. Getting out to his left. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Stop.
Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So now they have 3rd and short.
Here we go. 11, MT, tape. 11, mighty. Stop.
One final shot before halftime. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
gun.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with 3rd and 11.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Dax Hill up for the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Catch is made down the right sideline. Into the red zone. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Here we go.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Shot.
Throwing is Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Here we go. Shot.
From the 41. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. This one goes for 3 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
11.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Shot.
Burrow from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's on the move. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
A run with Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here.
11 MT. 11 MT. 12. 12. 12. Shot.
On the ground, Brown. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11. 11. 11.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
12. 12. 12. 11 mighty. Shot.
Trying for it with Burrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
6.
Costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it
I
is
love
right
you
now.
more, buddy.
Made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
His effort results in maybe 2 yards,
Not
but
yet.
nothing more.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or 2 short of the 20 here.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
All right, come on.
Trying to pick it up here with H.A. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
He'll throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
All right.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's A-Chain running right. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second down carry for H.A. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Dolphins up by 4. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
44, ready.
Staying on the ground here with H.A. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A-Chain again. He finds space into the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down Miami.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better. This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Ready.
After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash.